Save more on our huge selection of Nectar, Dream Cloud, Sierra Sleep, and Diamond Mattress. Furniture and Mattress 86, across from the Churn Creek Post Office on Merchant Street, Reading.
From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Your weekend weather update is made possible by Caltrans District 2.
Hey folks, good morning and happy Saturday. Today is actually the nicer day of the next few days, so if you have any outdoor plans, errands to run, I think today is going to be the day that you're going to want to go ahead and do them. Now, we're not necessarily going to be back fully in those spring-like temperatures yet today, but the conditions will be a little more favorable. Notice those lower to mid-60s in the valley. We'll call it about lower 50s in Siskiyou and Modoc County, 50 to 52 or so, maybe some mid-50s out there in the eastern mountains with skies. All things considered pretty clear. We don't see a lot of that mid-level moisture, so cloud cover is not too rambunctious, except along the coast there with that marine layer. There are those mid-60s in the valley I was talking about. Rest of us, a lot of 50s on the board, especially western Siskiyou County. Trinity County might see a couple of us flirting with 60, same with the eastern Humboldt County, but western Siskiyou County, you'll see lower 50s. You're probably going to be near 50, if that, up here in eastern Siskiyou County and out towards Modoc County and the eastern mountains. You'll probably see some mid-50s out there. So not too bad of a day by any stretch of the imagination. Futurecast next 24 to 48 hours kind of reveals that pattern, how we're going to unfold with this moisture moving back in over the next couple of days and lasting really for the next several days, pretty much for the first and middle half of the work week. So here's through the rest of today and into tonight. Not a whole lot going on. We don't have much in the way of rainfall, but showers start to move on in as we head through tomorrow morning. So here comes the return of that unsettled pattern. Snow level is going to start out around 4,500 feet, but they'll be on their way down through the next several days, just scattered off and on type stuff throughout Sunday. Not necessarily all of us will see rain all day or snow all day, but you'll definitely see patches off and on. That's kind of what we're seeing here for the next 48 hours. And we're probably going to hold that similar pattern through Monday and into Tuesday as well. It breaks up a little bit, becomes a little more isolated after this Tuesday system swings on through. So by the midweek, by Thursday and Friday especially, I think that's when we start to kind of break up the more widespread precipitation into isolated stuff, and we start to see those totals becoming less and less, and we see a bit of a break. Friday looks pretty good. Next weekend, I'll probably be talking to you less about precipitation, but there's a little bit of a system off the coast, so we'll have to see how that manifests over the next 7 to 10 days, though I think we'll be mostly good to go for Friday, Saturday, and probably into next Sunday, too. So over the next 7 days, we are picking up more snow, more rain. Taking a look at the rainfall totals here through Thursday, which is kind of the maximum period of precipitation, starting tomorrow, lasting through the work week. Hey, the usual suspects, as I like to call them, right? Western Siskiyou County, Humboldt County, Del Norte County. You got a good 3-4 inches of rainfall out here, maybe local spots even higher than that. Shasta County, down through the eastern mountains, wrapping around the valley. You do have some 3-4 inch spots there as well. The valley itself, we'll call it about an inch to maybe an inch and a half at times, but a lot of us, especially west of 99, down the I-5 corridors, we're talking Willows, for example, you're probably going to be talking a half inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch out there. Out here in Modoc County, eastern mountains, similar situation, 3/4 of an inch to about of an inch at times. You head out further east, though, towards the state line, 395 east towards Doyle. Not quite so much. You're probably going to be talking about 1/4 of an inch out there, right? So, like I said, the usual suspects and microclimates are really revealing themselves in this sense over the next 7 days. So, it's going to be unsettled here, starting tomorrow, especially on the coast, lingering through the rest of the week. Notice, though, it does start to break up, become a little more isolated on Thursday, then Friday looks pretty good to wrap our week up. A little further in, you're not going to see too much of a difference out there. Temperatures really staying in the 60s and 50s for the next several days, actually trending downwards as we head through the next several days. That's why these snow levels are dropping just a little bit, right? Like I said, starting at 4,000, 4,500, 4,000 feet. Those head down to 2,000 to 2,500 feet out here in Trinity County for those daytime highs in Weaverville, for example, hovering there in the upper 40s. Maybe some of us near 50, but give it 1 to 2 degrees of wiggle room. You can kind of imagine that there. Mount Shasta City, well, look at those snow levels dropping, so we're probably going to be seeing that snow pick up a little bit with those snow levels down to 2,000 to 2,500 feet persistently through the midweek, so we'll be picking up some stuff there. That much is for sure. I'll discuss later today and into this weekend some totals. Alturas and Modoc County will start around 4,500 to 5,000 feet. That goes down to 3,000 to 3,500 feet. So you're seeing that consistent trend of decreasing snow levels, I'd say of about 2,000 feet across the area. So starting tomorrow, 4,000 to 5,000 feet, subtract 2,000 for those, and that's what you got for the rest of the week afterwards. Friday, though, you saw that there, it breaks up a lot Thursday, clearing out nicely for Friday, and that likely lasts into the weekend as well. Highs lasting steadily into the 40s through the week. 50s turn into 40s, in fact, here in Alturas and Modoc County as well. Susanville out in the Eastern Mountains area, Plumas County, Lassen County, you're going to be seeing those 50s turn into 40s as well. So much cooler in that respect. So yeah, we're still definitely in that variable pattern phase of early spring. That much is for sure. Here in Redding, we got that rain off and on throughout the week, of course, as expected. The most widespread stuff will be over the next few days. But as we head towards the middle and end portions of the week, really the mid-end portions, Wednesday, Thursday, that's when we start to break it up a little bit. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 50s throughout the next 7 days. But Friday, hey, look at that, 60s, finally returning by the end of the week.
Save more on Parker House, Ashley, and Coaster. Furniture and Mattress 86, across from the Churn Creek Post Office on Merchant Street, Reading.